Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in 2025, pretty much every aspects of life, because we're going to look at the meanings of the cards both from a love relationship but also from a money, career, finance perspective, based on every month. And as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. Before we jump into it, very important that you kind of put it out in the universe that this year is going to be an amazing for you. So put in a comment, 2025 will be an amazing year. So let's jump into it. First, we're going to start with your oracle cards. You have two cards here. One of them is number 14, Truth Be Told. And also you have number 48, Porcupine Spirit, Time for Beginner's Mind. So let's talk about them one by one and combined. Truth Be Told is facing the truth. Some of you are coming to light of something, shedding the masks, realizing something that was not true in your life. Maybe you're going to recognize somebody who wasn't showing their true self. Maybe you're the one who's hiding your true self as well. And you also have the Porcupine Spirit, which is all about time for beginner's mind. So what's really telling you that whatever you do in your life, you need to approach things as if you didn't know everything, as if you didn't have all the experiences of your life. How would you kind of approach the situation? What I'm kind of getting here with this owl and the porcupine, that don't be a know-it-all. Listen to all those things that may be sounding for you that they might be a silly, but also just approach things as if you never experienced them. So don't know everything, or don't try to know the answer for everything. But let's see what the tarot is telling us. January starts with the Three of Swords, which is a card of pain, disappointment, heartbreak of some sort. Like this is it can be an indication that something disappointing happened to you that you are still mulling over. It can be connected to a heartbreak. It can be any kind of disappointment, losing a job, not getting a job, not getting back together with somebody. So there's some kind of a disappointment here for you, but all this darkness is indicating that it's not staying forever. It's gonna be gone. The clarifier card is the Page of Cups. Page of Cups can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. If it is a person, it's a younger person, a child. Maybe some of you will be disappointed with your child this month. Some of you might be disappointed with a message, because pages are messengers and they bring you some kind of a message. Like you can see the little heart sign. Maybe there's going to be a romantic message that's going to disappoint you, break your heart. But this is also a card of dreams. And it can be also a card of surprises and gifts. Maybe some of you are gonna feel that, oh, my dreams are shattered, or you're gonna get a surprise that's gonna break your heart. Anyway, let's move to February. How that's gonna pan out for you. February is gonna be an amazing month for you, because you have here the Ace of Cups, the card of love, self-love, joy, celebration, happiness. All the aces bring some kind of a new chapter in our life, a new beginning of some sort. Can be a new relationship, a new chapter in an existing relationship, a new job, a new happy chapter in an existing job. It can be creative projects, but it can be also connected to a birth of a child. This is the card of joy, happiness, when you're so happy that you don't know whether you should be laugh or cry from the joy, from the happiness you are feeling. So that's going to be all yours in February, after this difficult start of the year. The clarifier card is the Strength card, which is a Leo card, maybe connected to a Leo, but also a card of unlimited potential, indicating that you're strong, indicating that you're brave, indicating that your self-confidence is going to be really key in terms of getting this new beginning, this new chapter in your life. Whether it is connected to a job, whether it is connected to a relationship, your self-confidence, your strength going to be key in terms of achieving it. Some of you might be making a move here where you're gonna surprise people around you, but I don't think you should be worried about that, because it's gonna bring you a lot of joy and happiness. Let's see how March gonna work out for you. March, you have here another ace, another chapter, another new beginning. Now, obviously, it can be connected to the previous ace. The difference between these two aces, that this is something that's mentally stimulating. So you might be getting into a relationship that's not only full of love, but also mentally you are on the same wavelengths. It can be also a job that's creative and you're very happy about it, but also mentally stimulating. Again, this card can be connected to victory, clarity, communication, contracts of some sort. So maybe there's a contract that's coming in, maybe you're getting the clarity that you need. It can be also connected to some kind of an idea. What's really important to be with peace with it. I don't know why, but my mind is going on the dove. The clarifier card is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the card of positive progress. When things are evolving greatly, things are lining up for you, things are growing, things are increasing. It can be connected to messages, it can be connected to travel, but it can be also a sign of Cupid arrows when love is just coming into your life and it kind of sweeps you off of your feet. What's really important here, that things are evolving greatly, can be connected to a message as well. Maybe you're getting a message of a new start, a new beginning, a contract of some sort, or things gonna be speeding up, or you're getting the clarity after a great conversation. April, your main energy is the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is the card of turning your back to something that used to be dear for you, something that meant something for you in the past but no longer. And you are going on a new path. You are listening to your emotions, you are listening to your instinct, and you're following your heart, you're following your passions, because you want to find the true happiness, your Nine of Cups. Although you don't know where this new path is leading you, but you're definitely hoping that it's going to lead you to the Nine of Cups. But guess what? It's not going to lead you to the Nine of Cups. It's going to lead you to the Ten of Cups, which is even better than the Nine of Cups, because it's not only what you wish for, it's more than that. It is all the joy, happiness, the perfect relationship, the perfect opportunity, job opportunity, this bliss where you went through the difficulties, the challenges, and you're actually enjoying life. You are enjoying the blissful moment, the happily ever after, where the rainbows are out, the children are playing. It's just really a great moment. So I think whatever you're leaving behind here, it can be a situation, it can be a relationship, a job, a project, whatever it is, and you're hoping to achieve your dreams, it's gonna lead you to something better than what you're hoping for. The next card is May. Well, May, we talked about that, you're following your heart in terms of achieving your wish fulfillment. Well, May, you actually have the wish fulfillment card, the star here, which is the card of hope, the card of healing, the card that's indicating that your wish is coming to life. Wish upon a star. This is kind of like when the universe is working on your behalf to deliver you your wish, or something that's even better, which is really also great to see that it is connected to this thing that was disappointing you in January. So first of all, you're going to be healing, you're going to be over it by May, because you're going to be hopeful, you're going to be recharged, you're going to be relaxed, and your wish will come to life. The clarifier of this card is the Emperor, which is the card of structure, the card of stability, the card of leadership, action, taking action, very action-oriented card, making the next step, making the next move in your life, strategizing, leadership, taking a lead of some nature. Like, he's very successful. He is uniting the energy of all of the kings. So he's rich, he's smart, he likes to have new things, he's diplomatic, everything that all the kings are. So this can be. For some of you, this might be a leadership opportunity, something that you wished for, something that you dreamed about, and now it's yours, and it's better than what was happened to you before. For some of you, it might be a person, a relationship, a very stable relationship, a very traditional relationship. On a relationship, and this can also mean a person in your life who might be very influential, who might be having great impact on every aspect of your life, but he's not able to showcase his emotions, or maybe you're not able to. But it's really important here that it's going to lead you to stability and structure and order, either as in a relationship or from a career perspective in a leadership opportunity. Beautiful energy. And your June's gonna be all about progress, moving forward, success and winning, because that's what the Chariot is all about. Winning something and being super successful, charging forward, increasing, growing, and leaving the difficulties, leaving the challenges in the past. Some of you might be moving, some of you might be going on a trip as well, or maybe buying a car. The clarifier card is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the card of harmony, balance, also connected to the balance of the Chariot itself, because the Chariot is also balancing how much he's controlling and how much he lets the universe to guide him. But the Six of Cups is this card of nostalgia as well, when you're kind of thinking back the old days, which is very interesting in terms of the Chariot, because the Chariot is leaving the past behind him, and then somehow with this combination, you're leaving it behind, but it's kind of going towards it too. So I don't know how you're gonna do it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe you're gonna meet somebody from the past, somebody you haven't seen for a long time, an old coworker, an old lover, an old friend, but somehow, even though you're leaving the past, you're gonna be going towards the past in some shape or form, which is super weird, but that's what I'm getting. Now let's see what July is gonna bring you. July, you have here the Two of Cups. Maybe you're gonna be making up with somebody. I think that's kind of what I'm getting here, because the Two of Cups is the bond between two people. It's a relationship card. It's a card where you have two people from different backgrounds and they come together. Obviously, it can be soulmate energy. Maybe some of you are meeting your soulmate, some of you have been with your soulmate, some of you might be reconnecting with your soulmate, some of you might be forgiving your soulmate with this energy of Two of Cups. This is a card of harmony, a card of bliss. You have here the rainbow again coming back, indicating something that might be important in your life, or just the process of promising something, right? And because it is also a card of promise, when you're like, okay, I'm promised to you that it's not going to happen again. It can be also connected to a contract, a business partnership, where both parties equally give and take and help each other. But the clarifier is very interesting because it's the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, which is indicating an end of a cycle, a painful ending, when you're kind of feeling backstabbed. And you're feeling down and you're hitting rock bottom, but the only way is up because a new chapter is happening to you. But I'm kind of getting here that some of you might be getting back together with somebody that you are leaving behind. It kind of comes back into your life, and I don't think it's going to change. I think you're going to get the same thing from this person, in spite of them telling you that, yeah, no, everything's going to be great. No, you have here the Ten of Swords, which is a painful ending. But let's see what August is bringing to you. August, you're going to be exhausted. You have here the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is the card of wounded soldier, the tired soldier who's been through a lot, who's been through a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges, pains, battles, and he is just exhausted. Some of you might be exhausted from work. Some of you might be exhausted from a relationship perspective. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to me again. And maybe that's kind of the energy you're gonna get with this Nine of Wands. But the Nine of Wands is the card of perseverance. It's a card of don't give up. The message of the card is keep going, keep pushing forward, because whatever you're wishing for is very close. Maybe it's the job that you want and you're like, oh my god, I'm kind of back here again, right? It can be as well that, some of you are going back to a job that maybe you left. Obviously it cannot be just relationship. But it's really important, Nine of Wands, you're very close to achieving your goals. You can see it, you can smell it, so you can taste it. Just keep going forward. The clarifier is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. This is a person who is heart-driven. She is focusing on her feelings, her emotions, intuition, and not only her feelings but other people as well. She's a healer, she's a helper, she's a tarot card reader, she's a therapist, or some of you are taking a role like that. What's really important here that I think if you're going to be exhausted, just meditate, just relax, connect with the universe and get the downloads that you need, and just have this beginner's mindset as well. So yes, and it's important here, the beginner's mindset, because the issue with the Nine of Wands, that he's been through a lot. He's a very experienced soldier, and it's very important to go back to the beginnings, how things are started. But let's see what September is bringing to you. But it can be also love with that Queen of Cups. Well, September, Seven of Swords, card of lying, cheating, and stealing. So obviously can mean that, because he is obviously stealing those swords. You gotta be like obviously very smart, swift like a fox. But obviously some of you might get cheated on or misled by somebody. So pay attention to little details in your life. But this is also a card of applying a different kind of strategy, right? It is approaching things from a new perspective, because he's stealing those swords because he doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to battle like the soldier has been battling on. He wants to sit down. He wants to use diplomacy and have a conversation. Some of you might need to apply a different strategy the way you are dealing with your love life. Some of you need to apply a different strategy on your career. So think about it. What is that you need to approach from a different point of view? Your clarifier is kind of telling us something, because she's the Queen of Swords. And it's a court card, so can be you or somebody else or the card. She is smart. It's very interesting. You have here the smartness twice with that fox, because foxes are like swift, right? So anyway, she's smart. She's logical. She is all about clarity. She's been through a lot. Kind of like the Nine of Wands soldier. She's been through a lot of battles, a lot of challenges, a lot of disappointments. And because of that, she's smart. She can see when somebody is trying to mislead her. Kind of like this person stealing. So I think you're going to see it clearly. Make sure that you pay attention to the signs and don't let your heart fool you. Because the Queen of Swords is protecting herself, because she's been through a lot. It's like, no, I'm not going to do that again. That's what I'm kind of getting here. Whether it's work, whether it's a relationship, you're going to be cutting it out with this Queen of Swords energy, because she cuts it out whatever is no longer serving her. And she sees clearly. So I think you're going to see what's going to be going on in September. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this year. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you push those like and subscribe buttons. Only a very few % of people end up subscribing, so I hope you're going to be one of them. And I'm always very excited to read in a comment how this reading is resonating with you. What are your hopes and wishes for 2025? And don't forget to put it into the comment that 2025 will be an amazing year, because you have here the energies here, so you can prep for it. So very interesting. Your reading continues in October with the King of Cups. It's a court card, so can be a person, your energy, or just the general energy of the card. You have a lot of people here. King of Cups, it's a father figure, a male energy, somebody who is leading from the heart, somebody who is all about feelings, emotions, but he's very balanced. He is not letting his emotions to control him because he has his logic, like the Queen of Swords. And he's very balanced, he's very diplomatic. You remember diplomacy at the Seven of Swords, we talked about it, that's how he's trying to solve the problem. The King of Cups is the king of diplomacy. So I think whatever you have to do here, you're going to be on point with diplomacy. You're going to be super balanced because he's so balanced. Look at him sitting on his throne in the middle of the wavy ocean, indicating that you're going to be stable, you're going to be balanced, you're going to be centered in spite of all the difficulties and the challenges that you have there, whether it's work, whether it's relationship. But I want to call your attention here. You have here the Queen of Cups, and you also have the King of Cups, which is a perfect divine partnership, that they are completing each other. They're both very emotional, full of love, perfect partnership, perfect relationship. But it can be like a business partnership as well, where they're like so good with each other. And look at what is the clarifier card, the Six of Swords, which is all about leaving the difficulties behind, leaving the troubles, the stormy weather behind, those big waves. Like normally at the back of her, she has these waves. And look at the king as well. He has that wave. So you're leaving the difficulty behind. So finally, you're arriving to calmer shores. Things gonna be quiet. Things gonna be all zen for you this month. November is bringing you the King of Wands. King of Wands, court card. So your energy or a person or just the energy of the card. Again, like you have lots of people in your life. He is the sexy king. He's the leader, the born leader who can unite people behind his words. He is charming. He can seduce everyone. He can get everyone. He likes new things, adventures, innovation. He's very entrepreneurial. So some of you might be taking a lead, take a leadership opportunity. Great card if you have your own business and you're kind of leading that, or you're going into a leadership opportunity. On a love end, he's a player, right? Like he's the sexy king, so he can seduce people. He's very warm, passionate, all the good stuff, but he doesn't like to, he's like his freedom. He doesn't like to settle down. And if you're kind of clinging on to this person, it's going to scare him away. Your clarifier is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, court card, person, you, or another, or the energy of the card. This is all about action. He is focusing on getting things done, the faster the better, doesn't like to plan, kind of going against the wind. Very interesting, like you have this fire and air energy, which just kind of fuels each other even more. Because the air kind of feeding the fire. But anyway, the Knight of Swords is somebody who's kind of very outspoken. He is ready for action, ready for battle, and sometimes he's going against the wind. All in all, this Knight of Swords is bringing you a big change. A change that you've been wanting. This can be a new relationship, this can be a promotion, a job offer, something that you've been wanting. In case of a bad relationship, it can be a sign of the other party wanting to leave the relationship. But all in all, it's a big, big change, or things might be really speeding up for you in November. Let's see what December is bringing to you. December, you have here the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity, a new chapter in your life. something that will bring you long-term stability, long-term happiness. You need to nurture it. You need to pay attention to it. It can be a new job, a new business opportunity, somebody might be giving you an investment advice of some sort. You can see the bunny indicating that it's going to multiply. It's going to be increasing. It can be also connected to a new relationship, something that has the opportunity to become a long-term relationship, and you need to kind of consider it. You need to pay attention to it. I want to call your attention to, before we get to the clarifier card, you have here Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Almost all of the aces are here, indicating that you definitely have some new chapters coming into your life. Either multiple opportunities on multiple fronts, job, love, ideas, or something that kind of encompasses all of it. Something that is loving, something that is mentally stimulating, and something that has long-term potential from money and stability perspective. The clarifier card is, and you also have a lot of sevens, sorry. You have here the Seven of Swords, you have the Chariot, which is also 7, and you have the Seven of Wands. 3 sevens, 777, it's an angel number, so definitely look into it. Generally, it's an indication of spiritual growth, luck, and being on the right path. And I'm kind of getting that spiritual feel here with her being protected, right? She is protected not only internally, but even the universe is protecting her, because the Seven of Wands is all about external people, sources are attacking you, trying to get whatever is yours, and you are in the better position because you can see them coming and you can prep for it. So some of you, like, there might be some opportunity here, a job, a business opportunity that others are kind of wanting it, or a relationship, but you're the one who is standing out of the crowd. You're the one who's in the winning position for it. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job or a business opportunity, you're the one who's gonna be get it. It's not gonna be an easy battle, don't get me wrong, but you're gonna be the one getting it at the end of it. So all in all, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you in 2025. And I'm wishing you a very happy, very healthy, and prosperous new year.